Good morning. Hello everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 28th of April. Now I am feeling a lot better today, guys. I did end up with a very bad migraine yesterday. My daughter gave me a great big massage, fortunately, and it seems to have really helped. I've got a massage actually booked this afternoon, a full body massage, which is nothing better. We have to take care of ourselves during these crazy times, don't we, guys? So I'm out here with my doggos. It's a little bit strange weather today, so hopefully the wind isn't too noisy on the phone. My dogs have got a bone each. I'll just show you. I've got Sprocket guarding his... Show everyone your bone, Sprocket. Look, Sprocky. He's showing it. Oh, there it is. Show everyone your bone. He's got like a dinosaur bone, so that should keep him out of trouble for a little bit. And Sophie, hopefully you can see her down the yard there. She is eating her bone right down there. So she's not going to come near Sprocket while she's got her bone. They're funny, aren't they? Anyway, so that'll keep them busy, guys. Sorry, let's get you back into camera position. How's that? Cheers, everybody. I've just made a cup of tea as well. Now, before I get started, I'd just like to keep you guys up to date with Australia. You know that I do. On the news this morning, they had all the premiers meeting with Elbow, yes, having one of their important meetings, their VIP meetings. And at the table, we had all the premiers. So we had McGowan from Western Australia, we had Palachuk, we had, I think, Chris Mims was there. Oh, of course, Dictator Dan was there. And they were all like laughing. It was so strange. I'll try and share the video. If I can find it, I'll share the video. Because they were having their very important meeting about the health industry. Of course, it happened to be around the health industry. And their new ideas. Oh, gee, a fly, you had a fly. Their new ideas to help relieve the pressure of the hospital systems. Isn't that convenient? They're coming up with these wonderful ideas straight after the pandemic. And one of them will be that the pharmacists will be able to vaccinate more readily. So you can just pop into your pharmacy and get your jab, and it's all going to be so much easier. We also know that they're looking at all these clinics. They've already been opening them. So we know it's all becoming a little bit more corporatised. So they're having their big meetings in Australia at the moment discussing relieving the hospitals from all the terrible pressure that they've been under. The other thing they're doing as well, they're closing down another coal-powered plant here in Australia. I think it's Liddell, I think it is. It's just never ending. So closing down another one, which would destroy lives and little towns, and you know, we know how it goes. And the other thing they mentioned, of course, on the news was that all the new homes will not have gas setting. They're setting dates now for not having the gas. I know this has happened in a lot of your countries, but it's happening here in Australia now. Oh yes, you won't be able to have your gas heaters and your gas stoves anymore. So any new houses, pretty much tick the box, you're not going to have that. And the last thing I just wanted to mention to you that was on the news. Oh yes, we love the news because it's certainly a comedy clown show, isn't it? They had the climate activists this morning. You know how I was saying we're going to get a lot more of the climate activists. We do question if they're like paid actors sometimes, but this one definitely looked like a paid actor. And the mainstream media was giving them a lot of time. They actually had 5 minutes on the news being interviewed, one of the activists, this lady, and she was saying how global warming is a huge issue. All these weather situations that are going on, meaning the flooding and the fires and all the extreme weather that we're all getting, that this is becoming very dire now, and it is going to destroy society if we don't all get on board and do something moving forward, and action has to be taken. So he was on somebody's structure, climbing up, hanging some flag, this dude, down in, of course, it happened to be Melbourne, Victoria, the most locked down city in the world. Yes, it happened to be going on in Melbourne, and they were giving these activists a lot of mainstream media time, which is very interesting, around the global warming and how desperate the situation is. So that's the latest in Australia. More BS, lies and garbage coming out. Nothing new there really, is it, guys? I hope all's going well with you guys. I hope you're getting some sunshine. We finally are, thank God, but we're about to hit winter, so I don't think it's going to last for very long. All right, I'll get started. I'll close my eyes, guys, and let's see what comes up for the 28th of April. God, I'm getting power to the people. Power to the people. This is globally. Stand-ups, fight backs. unison, people coming together. We're getting strikes. Definitely, I got that yesterday with striking of the match. I'm getting power to the people. And I'm getting, of course, we've got to get a song. I'm getting Midnight Oil, Power and the Passion. I think we've had that before. Such a great song. But I am getting it. Oh, the power and the passion. See, when people fight with passion, it brings a lot of power. So I am getting that song by Midnight Oil. Go check that out, guys, if you haven't heard it. It's a great song. Like I said, Midnight Oil is a very political band that were big here in Australia many years ago, probably in the 80s. We get a lot of 80s music. So power and the passion, but power to the people. So it's all starting. The fight backs begin. We knew it was going to be April, May, and it does not disappoint. Power to the people. All right, we know France is still going, guys. Unbelievable. I love it. All right, let's see where else we go. I'm getting cars, and I'm getting that cars are starting to be taken off the road now. We knew that was going to happen. If your car's emitting any terrible, dangerous gases and bad emissions and all this, you're going to be taken off the road. Even if your car's not really roadworthy, I feel like they're going to start to really crack down on the vehicles. This could be the UK, mostly the UK. Might start happening in America too, and I think other countries will follow suit. But I do feel there's the fines are starting to begin around cars and taking old bombs off the streets, because they're trying to tidy up and have a much cleaner, efficient world that's not destroying the environment. So I am getting that cars are going to start to be targeted. We knew that was coming. All right, let's keep going. Showing me us and Kat, you got the white horse you were manifesting the other day. Well, strangely, they're showing us on a white horse just going through this town. It's like, oh, birds nearly ran into us. I'm getting shown us on a white horse, but the white horse is very significant. It's showing us in our strength and power. It's like we're at one with the horse. Being on a large white horse gives us extra power. It's like if you think about sitting on a horse, you're above others. So you've got that good vantage point. You've got protection around you. Horses are very strong creatures that emit a certain kind of signal. I am getting that for the white horse. Was it Lady Godiva? What was the story with her? I don't really know that story, but I'm getting this individual going through the town, which is all of us on our horses, as individuals, but making a difference. As individuals, but making a difference. I'm just getting that. That's just what I'm getting. Hang on a minute. And then they're saying to me, like Trojan horses. We're like Trojan horses. Aren't Trojan horses like this big wooden horse that was used to intimidate? But not only were they Trojan horses, but hidden inside them, wasn't there a heap of soldiers or something? There's something about this Trojan horse energy. Well, that's us. We're like on this white horse, we're going through, but then we turn into this like wooden Trojan horse, and then all of us like pile out the back. They drop the drawbridge on the Trojan horse or something. It was all a big bit of trickery, but we've got the smarts now. So we're like this Trojan horse that's rolling towards government, and we're going to, it's like we surprise government. Us BS detectors, Braveheart, Rebel, Freedom Fighter Mavericks, we surprise government because they see us as just like this person walking in on this white horse, but we're actually like I don't know how this works, but we're like the Trojan horse. I'm just getting this Trojan horse from history, which as far as I know, had soldiers hidden inside it, and it was like it ended up being a big ambush. So this is where the people are getting smarter and fighting their government. But that's us. We're the Trojan horses today because we're clever and we're smart, and we're looking at other ways to fight government. But that's just what I'm getting. Not that we're really doing that anyway, but see, it's about not complying that is fighting government. I'm just getting that. I know we'll all get that image of a Trojan horse. I'll post a picture on my Facebook page if I can find one. But it was all a trap and trickery, the Trojan horse, as far as I remember from history. Not that I did history, I did geography actually. All right, let's keep going. I'm getting that messages will be revealed. I feel like messages will be revealed. I'm getting a song, of course, by Police. What's his name? Sting. Message in a bottle. So it feels like messages are like put in a bottle and dropped out at sea, and then they come floating back. It's like anything, you know. It's about the truths. When the truths come out, they come floating back. It's like the bubbling to the surface that I always talk about. Once they're popped, they're out there. So I'm getting the song, Message in a Bottle, yeah. Remember that song by Sting and the Police? Such a cool band. So I'm getting that. It's like messages in the bottle. So messages are coming back. Messages are out there now. Messages are getting to the people waking up. Messages are being delivered to these people in their bubble denial suits that are still wearing them. Not many are. Only around the jab, like I keep saying. So I'm getting that song. Messages are returning now. So it's almost like they're showing me a heap of messages in a bottle out at sea, but now they're drifting back up on shore because the tide's turning. See, the tide's coming in. It's bringing all the messages in the bottle. Oh, we probably wrote them all in there. Imagine all the things we would have written in there, guys. Let me know down below some of your messages you'd left in a bottle to wake these people up. So if, say we wrote it and then we knew in 3 years' time they were going to get it. I'm sure there'd be some Pfizer data in there, definitely. And the BS lies and garbage, we'd put a lot of those things in. So let me know, guys, what you'd put in your bottle if you knew it was going to return to the people waking up to get the message to them. It's bloody endless, isn't it? Oh, I just want to put, you've been lied to for 3.5 years. That's what I'd put. Lied to about everything. Oh my God. Anyway, let's keep going. So the messages are returning. The tide is turning. We keep getting this tide is turning. It's bringing all the messages back in. This is good. All right, let's keep going. I'm getting this word for us, and it's like we're freelance. Like, you think of someone who does freelance, for example. You can do freelance art. We can freelance from home. We're very flexible. I feel like we're like these freelance spiritual beings that we sort of dabble in it all sort of part-time. Well, not really. We are, what would you say? We are very spiritual. Like, that's definitely a word that comes to mind. But we're also freelance. We dabble in things. We keep learning about things. We keep growing spiritually. We keep trying to understand what's going on here. We keep trying to plant seeds. We're freelancing. Like, as much as we're still living our normal lives, and most of us have jobs or we have our families and we're trying to juggle all this, we're still freelancing in the art of, I would say, still waking up and still awakening and still growing and learning. And I'm getting, we're like these freelance, I suppose you could say freelance artists, but we're freelancing, but in a spiritual way, because we do the things we love. We go camping, we grow our vegetables, we love music here. Music is something that we really love, so we escape into music, you know. So we're these freelance spiritual beings here on my channel. We call ourselves the Terrabellians as well. If you are new here, which means beautiful earth, we've created our little beautiful Zen part of the world that we find peace and calm in. But I am getting that we're like these freelance workers, that we just do this like part-time spirituality and focus on our strengths and creativities and passions in order to keep growing as people. Very deep and meaningful, isn't it, from the guides? All right, let's keep going. God, they're showing me this visual, and I'm thinking this is in the UK. We've been talking a lot in the UK, probably America too, about transport systems. I'm getting timetables being thrown out the window. So people are having to throw their timetables, like a paper timetable of bus times and this, out the window. it's going to become irrelevant. This kind of thing's going to become irrelevant. Now, we know a lot of this is all done online and all this kind of thing, but I feel like what they're going to set up with these new transport systems is this real regularity. So because they're trying to create, and we know they are, everything in these straight lines, everything's going to be faster and zippier, and it's just going to go zoot, zoot, zoot. So there's going to be more regularity of transport. Whether you can get on the transport or not is another thing if you've done all the right things, because we know you're going to be credit scored for everything. But I'm getting timetables being thrown out the window. That's just what I'm getting. It's almost saying it's not going to be necessary moving forward to have an understanding of timetables, because things are going to be faster and going to be more regular, which would probably make sense if things are going to be sped up a lot with the faster transportation. There's going to be more of it, or more regularity. So I'm getting, throw out your timetables. That's what I'm getting. All right. Oh, I'm getting landlines are going to be a real thing of the past. God, where we stayed the other day at Mollymook down near the beach, out the front of a motel, I should have taken a photo. There was an old phone booth. I couldn't believe my eyes. You never see phone booths anywhere, do you? You really don't. But I do feel like the landlines are just dying now. They're going to be a real thing of the past. They're just ripping them out of people's homes, because they can't hear you on your landline, can they? Or they probably can, but I don't think they had the technology back then, did they? So I do feel like they're really encouraging people to kind of get rid of those things now. Any landline phones are going to start to be really disappeared really quickly. God, I think most of us don't even have them anyway. Some of the older people like them. My mum's still got one, of course. And she's got a mobile too, doesn't know how to use it though. But I do feel like landlines are starting to really work on ripping all them out now. They don't want that in. It's not part of the new system moving forward. Of course not. You cannot be tracked and traced on a landline. So I am getting that. They're ripping those out. This is probably UK. Maybe starting in America, but I'm definitely getting UK for that. Landlines are going bye-bye. Bye, landlines. See, it's all that frequency and vibration. Everything has to be like a sound waves, doesn't it? Everything has to be vibration so they can pick up on it. All right, let's keep going. God, I'm getting sushi. We've had a lot of sushi lately. Sushi's hiding a lot now. I feel like he's tucking himself away a little bit behind the curtain. We know he's still rolling things out in the background, and he's sort of swapping around in different parts of the country. But I do feel like he's hiding away behind the curtain a bit, because he really wants this to be Charles's. Oh, lovely Charles, and the Royal Kardashians get to have their time. I notice on the Netflix series The Crown now, they've got William and Kate on there now. They just showed that too on TV. How amazing. That will be a riveting story, won't it? So this is what I'm getting. He's hiding a little bit because he feels like it's Charles' moment in the sun. And his Queen Camilla, they need to have their moment in the sun. So he doesn't want distractions from this. So the next couple of months, like I said, it'll lead up to, it'll happen, then it'll be an afterwards. It's all going to sort of happen. It's just all going to, oh my God, it's all going to be overwhelming basically. But Sushi's just taking a little bit of a back seat at the moment. Still implementing things, but not intensely and not hard, because he doesn't want to ruin the big day. The big day. Oh, it's going to be a big day. The big concert event now. It's turning into the big concert. All the young ones will be there with Katy Perry and everyone. Lionel Richie. Oh, it's all happening. They'll be dancing on the ceiling and all that sort of thing. Oh, God. What a laugh that's turning into. Anyway, I am getting that. So he's not going to he's going to back away for a little bit now. So you'll get a little bit of respite and reprieve over there. Well, not from the royals, but you will from probably the rollouts and sushi. So enjoy your little brief holiday break from the reset rollout, because you'll have a little bit of a lull period, which is kind of nice, isn't it, guys? Get out and water your gardens, because we know that, like I said yesterday in Cornwall, and that they're controlling your water. You're not going to be able to water your gardens. You might all need to get your rain tanks in. Not that there's it. Although we were hit with so much rain, weren't we? So who knows what they're doing to us? Weather manipulation. who knows? Actually, I found a video the other day about them talking about the weather manipulation and how they do it a lot now. I'll share that to my Facebook page too. It shows all the little rockets on this plane and how they shoot them off to make all the extra snow, which they do. I know they do here in the mountains where we are. If they don't have a good season, they just make it. We know they do. They've been doing that for years. I'd say I've been here for 23 years and they've pretty much been doing that for, I'd say, at least 20 years that I've known of. So technology can only improve, can't it? Cloud seeding, etc., etc. We know they do it. God, people think that's not true. And you go, but it is true. That's what they do. Like, oh my God. Anyway, imagine the chemicals too. It can't be healthy for anyone, can it? All the chemicals dropping from the air. Oh my God. Anyway, let's keep going. God, I'm getting Trudeau again. I'm just getting that he might be going on vacation. He might just feel he needs a little break from all the stress that he might be under. All the questioning and garbage, but nothing ever comes of it, you mean? So I am getting that he might duck away again. But now he's learning not to talk about it. So he'll just duck away on the taxpayers' money, no doubt. You seem to fund everything over there in Canada for him. But I do feel like he might get away. So you might not see him for a little bit. He might have a little bit of a period of, it's saying, sorry guys. He might have a little bit of R&R, much needed R&R. When you're running a country, it's very, very hard, you know. No one seems to understand it, what it's like being Trudeau. So that's what I'm getting for him. He might need a little bit of rest and relaxation because he's getting a bit stressed. How could they be stressed, honestly? What, destroying your own country? Yes, that would be quite stressing. The other thing, guys, did you see Jacinda's got another new role now? Not just is she working with Earthshot with William and Kate and all that about saving the planet. Oh, apparently she's got some big wig university bloody job. I'll post it on my Facebook page. I have to go and look at it again. I only saw it briefly, but oh yeah, she's got some great new position. Everybody just wants a little bit of Jacinda, don't they, in their life? Well, good luck with that, everybody. At least you New Zealanders don't have to deal with her anymore. Look at the positives, but sorry, I think it's in America actually. So she's just spreading her little wings and sharing all her wonderful knowledge with everybody. Oh God, she's right up there, isn't she? She just won't leave everything alone. We thought she was gone. So much for that. So I'll post that to my Facebook page to look out for that, guys. All right, let's see if there's something to close with today. God, I'm getting that the sun is shining in. I keep getting this song. Such an old song. Let the sun shine in and face it with a grin. Dun dun da da da. Dun 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 da da da. I'm getting that little ditty, let the sun shine in. So we've got to kind of really let the sun shine into our lives. Keep feeling good about ourselves. Just keep embracing life. Keep sort of smiling, knowing that people are waking up and things are happening and there is change and shift going on. So we've got to keep letting the sun shine into our lives, which means everything, not literally the sun. Well, it's a nice bonus, like when you actually do get it, which is very rare, as we all know. But letting that sun shine in means letting the good things come to you, manifest the good things and create the good things into your life and the good feelings. We don't want all that fear, negativity, anxiety, you know, around the example UK alarm system and crap that they're just dealing out to people. All right, hang on a minute. I'm getting the Doors again, guys. We got the Doors the other day. We got 2 songs from the Doors. And today I'm getting that song by the Doors. Love me 2 times, baby. Love me twice today. It's an old song. Love you 2 times, go. I'm going away. Love me 2 times, yeah. 1 for tomorrow and 1 just for today. I don't know the significance in the song, but I'm getting that song. I know a lot of you guys love The Doors, so I'm just going to let you know that song I'm getting. Okay, hang on a minute. I'm getting a song by Mick Jagger and the Rolling Stones. Start me up, you start me up. When you start me up, I never stop, never stop, never, never, never stop. And that's a song for us today. Never stop. We're getting that Rolling Stones song by Mick Jagger. Never stop, you start me up. So meaning the government started us up and we've never stopped since, have we? And we're never going to stop. We're always going to fight for our freedom and stand up for what's right. That's what I'm getting for us, Braveheart biker, freedom fighter, maverick, rebel, fireys or whatever. We get everything here, don't we? Oh, we're jack of all trades on this channel. I'm getting that song. Hang on, let me see if there's one more thing to finish off with. Because once they start us up, we won't never stop. He's so good for his age, Mick Jagger. Have you guys seen him? He just hasn't even changed. He hasn't. Oh, nuts. All right, hang on a minute. And I'm going to finish off today with, it's a bit of a cute little number, and it's from an Aussie movie. I think we've had it before, Strictly Ballroom, and it's called Love Is in the Air. And I really want you to go and play that song today, because the guides are saying they just really want us to have some upbeat energy. We deserve that vibration and that frequency of high energy vibes. So today I'm getting that song, Love Is in the Air. It's by Paul Young, I think. Every sight and every sound. Do, 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 do. Love is in the air. Everywhere I look around. See, we feel that energy. See, love is an energy to us. It's a frequency. It's about joy with our dogs and our pets. It's about, our families. It's about being outside in nature. And love is in the air. And love, it's all around. Oh, God, now they're giving me another song. They're giving me that song. I feel it all around me. The net is in my toes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Love is all around me. Oh my God, I'm getting songs everywhere. Who sings that song? I know it. I just can't feel by the way that I feel. And tomorrow is no picking. Oh my love, till the end. It's written in the window. Everywhere I go. Sorry, I had to get to kind of the heading of that one. So I'm going to leave you those 2 songs today. Don't know who sings the last one, but I know the other one's from Strictly Ballroom. If you haven't seen the movie, it's an Aussie film. Go check it out. It's hilarious as. It's so funny. But it's a beautiful song, that John Paul Young. Just type it on in YouTube. Obviously, I can't play it because I'd get copyright strike as usual. And love is in the air for us, and we're going to keep our energy high. And have a wonderful day. My dogs are going to finish up their bones. It's getting so windy here, oh my God. I'll say goodbye from Australia. Go play the songs. Let's check them out. And have a wonderful day. Don't forget to hit the like buttons. If you are new, please subscribe to my channel. They keep taking all my subscribers off me, as usual. Like you said, Chris, I seem to be staying stuck around the 296, which I've been on for like 6 years. So we know what YouTube's doing, taking comments away, controlling all the algorithms. But anyway, we'll keep pushing through, do the best that we can, play our music, have joy in our life, and keep saying no to government. All right, I'm going to say goodbye from Australia. Take care, have a wonderful day. Like buttons, please comment, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye, everybody. I'll talk to you. Bye. See you tomorrow.